Welcome to TalkersOfGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more comic book reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing Superman Lost #1. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. Superman's Odyssey of Solitude. After Superman is called away on a routine Justice League mission, Lois Lane awakens to find a complete stranger standing in her living room. The man is still home much sooner than expected, reveals he has in fact been lost in space for 20 years. Nothing and no one seems familiar to him anymore, and the timeless bond between them has been severed. Or has it? Can love conquer all? Superman's 85th anniversary celebration continues in this all-new blockbuster 10-issue, self-contained series from the creators of the Eisner-nominated Deathstroke series. And this is, I really did enjoy Superman Lost #1. It has everything a DC fan will like. You have the Justice League, not that much action, but there is this tense moment in here. I'm not gonna go too deep and dwell into the plot so much, but I do like this concept that they have here of this examination of Clark, and this scene here in this shot here, right here, where Superman is home, and you can see the expression on his face really is just like the title says, lost. He's been gone for 20 years. And for some people, it's like a day hasn't even passed or moments haven't passed. But he's been in space for 20 years. And the whole setup of this premise is the fact that the Justice League get called for a J-20 mission, which turned out to be something of a usual routine mission of either doing, well, in this case, it has to do with something that's going on between China and the U.S. and China going through forbidden waters, and Justice League is there to try to de-escalate the situation, doesn't go out into an all-out war. But things are not what they seem, as they find that something is taking place deep within the ocean. So obviously the Justice League has to be assembled, and one thing leads to another, and Superman ends up being gone for damn near 20 years. I really did like this issue. I like the characterization that we seem to be getting here. I can see that this book is going to be a real good examination on the relationship between Clark and Lois, and how Clark and Superman, and of course the relationship between the Justice League as well. And I really have to say the artwork is just gorgeous. I love the artwork in this. You can see there's so much love, so much care in these shots, in these panels. I love the way the Superman is designed in this one. I think this is just a brilliant artwork here. I will say one of my complaints will have to be is that this book at times gets a little bit too you know the joke what they say with superheroes is like they get so sciencey with the stuff, and it gets so overused with the science talk. It's kind of heavy on this one, but I understand why it has to be, because they're really trying to explain the threat of what is actually going to happen. They have to explain the science between everything with this singularity that's happening within the book. Overall, I have to say Superman Lost is a very solid entry. I'm actually going to keep reading this one. I'm curious to see what he's been doing for 20 years here, and how and where did he go where time doesn't, like, where Lois, it feels like he never left. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to go. Curious to see how Batman plays a role in the Justice League as well. I'm going to recommend this. I liked it. I thought it was a really good book. I thought the art style is really good. It's always great to see the Justice League, obviously. And it was actually some tense moments when where this is more of a Justice League story, or at least in this particular issue, where it's not about fists, it's not about everybody using their powers, even though they do use their powers. But this is more of the battle of the minds of the team collectively coming with a plan to try to save the world. And everybody has a strategy in this one. Batman, Green Arrow, Flash, everybody has a role to play in keys to the strength. And I thought that was very good to really showcase the Justice League as well as Superman. I'm going to give this a rating of pick it up. Check this one out for this week. And this is Justin from TalkersOfGeeks.com. If you like what we do here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more. For more on ONG, we'll catch you on the next review. Peace. Later days.